beat of New York.
103.5 KTU.
All right, what up? It is the twins, Lulu and Lala. Super excited because we have the one, the only, Charlie Puth.
Yeah, 3 jerseys. And
Three jerseys, that's right.
Yeah, we're all from New Jersey.
We are.
When was the last time you were in the Jersey Shore?
Yesterday?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you watch the show or no?
I used to watch the show. I remember it was really popular when I was in college. I actually got to know Mike the Situation a little bit.
Oh, okay. But when was the last time you actually swam?
Oh, in the ocean? August.
Really?
100%, yeah.
We never made it to the Jersey Shore this summer.
It's so cold, though.
In August?
The water?
No, it's not cold. Have you ever been to the Pacific Ocean in August?
No. Is it colder?
It's freezing. Yeah, the Pacific Ocean's way colder.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in August it's just filled with jellyfish on the east side.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Charlie
it is.
just taught you something.
He
Lulu.
did.
You
He
should
did,
feel
guys.
proud.
I'm always trying to impart some form of knowledge.
Yes. Well, now I learned. Don't ever swim in the Pacific because it's freezing.
Yep.
Yep. Alrighty, your music.
Yeah, now back to the music.
Back to the music.
Back to the music.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, we just saw you performed.
Yes.
And I just want to know, how do you know so much about my relationship? Because every single that you put out, I'm like, is he talking about me? How did he know? I don't know.
That is the goal in all seriousness, for that to happen.
Yes, it
Dude,
is.
seriously, you have her like sometimes in tears, sometimes it upsets her because it reminds her of things that she's been going through lately.
Yeah, well, there's like been instances where like I wrote "We Don't Talk Anymore" based on a conversation with my friend. I wrote "Attention" based off an Instagram post that I was reading. I wrote "How Long" just by just like tapping my feet and like I definitely have asked that question before. How long has this been? Blah blah blah. And what have you done for me? And now Mother is the first time where I've kind of taken like a different, like super disguised lyrical route.
Right, because you said before it seems like a happy song, but really it's a sad song.
Yeah.
When you really dissect it.
Yeah, from the outside perspective, when you really dissect it, it's about like kind of a story of like from everyone's point of view, everyone's perspective, maybe the mother perspective. Everything is grand and wonderful, but really, it's not. And it's kind of like the song is just one big dichotomy, honestly.
The song is my first relationship, is what it is. I'm like, look, Ma, I'm going to have her hear it because then she'll understand. But I just want to say thank you because that, like you say, that's your purpose, to relate, and it's super relatable.
I try my best. I wouldn't be able to make like just a bland song, and it wouldn't have like any purpose to it. So as uncomfortable as it is to have people speculate that much, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
That's perfect. You also have Warned Myself.
Yeah.
Now that I like that one because it's relatable. But I want to know, when was the last time you played with fire? Maybe you shouldn't have.
I think I tried to cook one time.
Okay.
I think I set the fire alarms off, and now I know that. So what do y'all have? Seamless Postmates out here.
Everything. We use it all.
Everything.
So you're saying you're not the best cook out there?
I'm not good at all.
Neither are we. So don't feel bad.
So us together in a house would not be.
At all.
We'd starve.
Yeah,
We wouldn't survive.
Well, no, I have the Postmates button, so we'd be okay.
But if we were stuck in the wild somewhere, we needed
We'd die.
survival skills, we'd be dead.
What a great thought. So happy.
So, okay, do you feel pressure every time you write a hit song and then it's like, all right, how can I beat this? Or what can the concept be after this one that I just released?
Right. I try and make them rather than thinking of that, I just try and connect them all at the same time, because that is the most important thing for me. I don't really focus on what was this song going to do as well. To me, the most important thing is just consistency, and because I didn't really have that in the very beginning. Like all my songs kind of sounded like different artists, like with the similar sounding artists. But now I have that, and I'm super fortunate that I get to like tell a story musically.
So before you had said you weren't sure of like who you were. You were kind of like in this weird.
Yeah.
Who are you now? If you had to describe yourself in like a couple of words, who's Charlie Puth?
I accept myself as kind of a quirky, music knowledgeable nerd, and I think that's fine. I gotta pretend. I don't have to pretend, to be cooler than I am. I kind of just realized that being myself is so cheesy, but like
It's not cheesy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God has said the same thing. Does that happen a lot?
It does, but we don't really plan it, or we don't even realize it sometimes. Or she'll be talking and my mouth is moving as if I'm the one saying the words.
That's so crazy. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. What's the one song that you wrote that you're like, man, I should have kept that for myself? Why did I give it to someone?
I think like Slow Motion by Trey Songz. But it was so early in my career that I couldn't have put that out like at that time.
Right.
But now listening to it, I mean, my voice is all over that. I just love that song. He did a great job on it.
He did. And I know you said you would want to work with Sam Smith like in a collab because for your next album, you mentioned a few.
Yeah.
How about any Latin artists?
Oh, like J Balvin?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Okay.
They had such flavor to I'm so happy that like the West has really like just taken and embraced that culture because it's music with such movement.
Yeah.
It just elevates the pop music that was kind of getting redundant after a while. It just brought a whole new flavor to it.
Would you ever sing in Spanish?
If I had a translator, I am a white boy, I would probably mess it up.
Yeah, but I think you'd be fine.
I mean, Drake did it.
Drake did it.
He
was
did.
like a bit of like he can pull off like a patois thing too. But yeah, he did. I'm sure maybe he had a translator in the studio as well. But
I think you could totally do it. You are a genius when it comes to music.
And a perfectionist,
I am a perfectionist.
which is, I mean, you have to be in this business, I think. Plus, I like that you're very hands-on with your stuff. You write your songs, you produce your songs, you engineer your own
I'm
songs.
passionate about it.
And that's great because then nobody could tell you otherwise. Like, you know what you're doing. So, Friends, that's been everywhere. You're a big fan of Friends.
Can you believe that is part of my promo schedule now? Jen Aniston, like all the cast of Friends. It's so cool.
But that's so dope, you know, because it's like she's a star, you're a star, and it's kind of like I love seeing when celebrities meet each other for the first time because you kind of see. I mean, you guys are humans, but you're in a different. I mean, you guys like it. Just I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe I'm just weird.
I like her a lot.
She's super cool. So I don't know if there's a movie going on or what's going on with that.
I haven't heard. I would tell you. And
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of trouble for telling you, but I haven't heard anything.
Who was your favorite character? Was it Jen's character on Friends or
I think so, but the person that I could relate to the most was probably Chandler Bing.
Chandler?
Quirky and like
He's fun. He was funny. Yeah.
most of the time, kind of like him. So
Did where do you think they would all be right now if it was to take off, or if it was to like there would be a movie?
they probably be talking about it. Not only
Would Rachel and Ross still be married?
Rachel and Ross would be married probably. I mean, you got to ask them. Maybe they can all come in here.
Well, now let's ask for your opinion. It was the big thing in Friends whether what's his name? Ross cheated or were they on a break?
They're on a break.
What's your point?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they were on a break. Maybe
They were on a break.
I think
Charlie
they
says they were on a break. Ross and Rachel were on a break.
It's such an ambiguous statement, but like, what does a break even mean? Like, there's a song in there somewhere.
There is a song.
I personally never understood that. Like, if we're going out and you want a break, well then, bye.
Oh man.
Like, what do you need a break from? Like, if you don't know while you're with me, then I don't.
Here we go. We can.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean a break?
Yeah, it's really dependent, I guess, on how long.
That's true.
How long it is.
That's
Depending on
something-
how long the relationship was. Yeah, but
Now,
that's a whole other conversation, like you said.
I clearly have all the answers to everything. You should ask me about my relationships.
you mentioned that in the future you would want to be able to break someone's career.
Yeah, definitely.
Since when have you been wanting to do that? Like, how did that idea come up? Like,
I think ever since the year 2000, when I heard "Pop" by NSYNC,
okay.
I always wanted to be responsible for whether I'm singing them or not, like big sounding records.
So it doesn't have to be a boy band. It could just be like.
It can be anybody, yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because I'm making us say wait here.
Lord.
My boyfriend actually sang one of your songs,
Oh, for real?
Salsa version.
Oh, for real?
So I wanted you to see it. Well, it's Salsa version, yeah. So it was produced by Tony Seacart, but that's him.
Ooh, good chord change. This is the type of music that he does?
Well, no, I mean, they asked him to sing it in this side, but he likes...
Ooh. That's dope.
Have you ever heard any of your songs, like, in different versions, like salsa or any, like, rap?
I like this. See, I wouldn't be as good of a dancer as her, but I could do some serious uncomfortable moves. That's it.
So what would you be looking for in like the artist, or would it be the whole package presence? Would it just be mostly on voice, vocals, or
I mean, vocals are definitely important.
any type of genre?
Any type of genre is cool. Here's the thing, you don't have to be like the most technical singer ever. I feel like I'm like judging American Idol, which they did ask me a while back.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Of course I didn't do it. Shout out to them, I love them. I think you don't have to be a pop singer. You don't have to be like the most technical. You don't have to like
Right.
do every run. That's what people get confused with a lot. You just have to have like everybody is one of one in this world, and everybody has a different vocal timbre. And if you showcase that timbre, it's really cool and it's really dope. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It can
Right.
be, you don't have to be on pitch at all the time. But it's just whatever. I'm just looking for voices with like personality. That's like because I will have my own record label. That's like the type of things that I would look for.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Do you feel like some people might feel intimidated when they go into the studio with you because you are so musically entwined with every little aspect of it?
Maybe. I mean, that's definitely.
That's a compliment because
I guess it's definitely it's. I try and kind of balance it out by making people super comfortable because I don't want to that to sacrifice the vocal performance, like with nerves and everything. So usually, like with anybody, whatever artist I work with, like today, I usually like go out to lunch with them first. We usually get to know each other like maybe 2 days in advance before we even start recording.
to break the ice.
Yeah,
Feel the
That's
vibe
cool.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah. Artists are sensitive, so you need to be sympathetic to that.
Do you think musicians are more sensitive than like actors?
I'm not an actor, so I can't say for sure. I know that actors' jobs are very hard because they're portraying like a written character that either they wrote or somebody wrote. But it's two completely different things. I think maybe it's about equal, honestly.
Right.
Again, I don't know because I'm not an actor.
Now, retrograde. I know we spoke. You know about retrograde, right, Mercury?
Yeah, I'm holding my rock.
Do you believe in that, or is that like something like? Because I am a firm believer. Don't you dare sign a contract or buy any technology now.
Or certainly promote a single on the day of Mercury Retrograde. I think hasn't astrological charts been a thing since like before?
Yes,
Christ? I think
it has been. So that's why I'm like, okay.
Here's the thing. She just started really getting into the whole thing, and the moon if it's full, and all the Pisces, and
moon if it's full.
yeah, all that. So I get it. I understand. I have a rock too, but
Are you
sometimes
a Pisces, is that?
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo.
A Virgo.
Okay, so that's what my mom's a Virgo.
So we're very much in our heads.
Well, yeah, but you Virgos, I heard, thrive in gardening. Like you thrive like in like outside, like being outside. Like you get like an enriched personality when you're around flowers, or I don't know if you've ever noticed that.
I did not know that. You're teaching me now once again.
So about your personality. So there you go.
That's what I'm missing then.
yeah,
Oh, garden.
she takes it to the next level. So she's just curious to see if you like. Okay, well you do hold the rock, which I've heard is cool, but I don't know. Sometimes when she gets so wrapped up in it, it's like, okay, come back to planet Earth.
I think it's just a combination of a lot of things. Definitely, you can always like when someone's like super awkward in the room, you can always like tell like something doesn't feel right. I mean, so that must be connected to something. I don't know.
I don't know
Holidays are right around the corner.
Yes.
She's a Grinch. Are you?
I am not. I love Christmas.
Christmas? Okay. Are you going to be spending Christmas here, or are you going to be off
I don't know.
singing? You got plans for New Year's Eve?
What are you doing New Year's? Nothing planned right now, but I think I'm just gonna kick it.
But you really do like the holidays?
I really do, honestly.
There's not one little thing that you're like, oh my God.
Maybe like the over blatant commercialism of it. I sounded so hipster. I just like people like getting together and being happy.
Okay. I think that's the one thing that annoys me. I'm such a Grinch.
She gets so like the parking and the malls.
Well, yeah, you don't go shopping like around Christmas. You get it all done before Thanksgiving. Like I'll never understand people who go out after Thanksgiving. Like the moment it's done, it's so strange to me.
That is strange.
I really want to do that.
It's okay. I play with it all the time.
It's funny.
But Charlie, I'm so happy that we got to spend some time together.
Yeah.
We love your music. Y'all better make sure you're streaming that music in.
Mother!
is the
Guys said
single.
At the same time, so crazy.
Yeah.
It freaks people out sometimes. You aren't the first person to be like, oh,
It's wild, but I appreciate y'all for playing.
No,
of course.
we appreciate
you have a home
for-
here anytime.
Yes.
The beat of New York.
1035 KTU.